Okie dokie. Gonna get started. So, yeah, so I'm a bit late. I also had to make my dinner because I was out today. And I also grabbed some groceries, so probably just gonna be eating a lot during the Lantern Rite stuff. That way we can listen to the dialogue too. Yep. So yeah, excuse me for the eating noises. So today I got ingredients for 3 dishes. Oh, 4 dishes actually. So I'll probably talk about the others when I make them. But today's poor man's stew. I just looked up just like really simple budget stew because things are burning holes in my pocket lately. Yeah, so I threw together some ground pork, onion, garlic, potatoes, carrots, peas, mushrooms, white mushrooms, and then the recipe said Worcestershire sauce or balsamic vinegar, so I went with balsamic vinegar, but I think I might have added too much because it's kind of sour. And then throw a bit more, like a few spices in there, cornstarch to thicken it up, vegetable broth for a base. For how long it took, probably like an hour and a half, including prep time. Yeah, pretty solid meal. Plus I still have like 3 or 4 huge bowls of the stew left. Oh jeez. That was a bit of lag there. So I got a root canal, the root canal in December, I think it was. And then I needed to get fitted for a crown. So that's what I did today. But I thought that okay, so I asked for a quote for the amount that it costed. And wait, why is this so slow today? Come on. Jeez. Let me open up my task manager really quick. Gonna check out what's bothering the computer. I think I'm fine. But the amount that they quoted wasn't the total, it was the copay. So I thought it was covered. No. I had to pay a lot. So, you should take care of your teeth. Wait. My model's frozen? That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen very often. Okay, I think I'm gonna just close out my Firefox. And that should save a lot of pain for the computer. I didn't know I had a Steam open either. Okay. Okay, let's try setting up the tracking again, or the iPhone mirroring again. Yeah, so now I have a temporary crown. Probably talk more once I finish eating. I have to be a bit careful around the tooth, around that crown. Oh, that's cute. Especially from someone like Rosaria. Oh wait, maybe I should get my dailies done first. Where's the last purple? There it is. Ha. It's been stewing for a while, so the stew is like properly heated through. So it's really hot. Huh. There's like, I feel like there's like a perfect temperature, which is pretty much ramen temperature. Like if you go to an actual ramen shop, the soup that they have is like kept on a boil, right? But then when you go and eat it, it's like, it's not too likely to burn your mouth. It's like a perfect heat.
My royal decree.
Oh, there we go. I think I ran out of stamina just now. Yeah. This also is not the team that I was going for. If I need to do the 3 trounce domains, the weekly boss mission, I just go in and beat up the Fallen 3 times. I had a bit of trouble yesterday though, when I was trying to do it. When I was dashing with Hu Tao, I kept falling. And then the Valen was left with, all 3 times, the Valen was left with a single hit of damage. Or single hit of HP left. So it kind of pissed me off.
Time to go.
They said not to chew on anything hard, so I'm like soaking the bread in the soup. Oh, that didn't count. It's some of the bread that my dad made. I defrosted it when I came back, just leaving it on the counter, and then I threw it in the toaster once I finished making the stew. Okay. The balsamic vinegar that I put in is not too bad.
Time to go.
The recipe called for 1 teaspoon, but when I tasted it, it didn't really feel like it was that taste. It didn't really come out. So I just added in a couple more dashes, and then when I first tasted it after that, it was sour. But it's kind of rounded itself out. Ah, okay.
Take flight.
When those boars attack, can be kind of a pain.
Time to go.
This one escapes a bit more, but nothing as bad as the Apim Woods one. That one just zooms. Okay. I think it's the one that starts like here or something.
Ast. Thank you for
Hot.
add Ast.
I found someone wrote transcribed the this music that's playing right now. The Sumeru nighttime music. Turned out to be harder to play than I had imagined. Like just now, it's like there's a few like runs that just I need to find the fingerings for them first. That's such a nice piece of music. The sound of biting into the bread is not the greatest.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred.
I don't think I've listened to Tubby's full voice line in probably like a year and a half now.
If you ever...
After maxing everything out, I haven't done too much with it since then. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to Lantern Rite for now. Is this the one? Oh wait, I think I was still on this part. The Vorjak story.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Let's go here first.
Time to go.
I did get a bit spoiled about the event from checking out Reddit. Kind of wish I didn't see it. Special adventure. Ah, Fayne's Slope. Where was that again? Wing gliding's not as exciting? Oh, nice. Racing. Wait, was Tian the one? No, that was, wow, it's been too long. Whoever that NPC was with the wind glider maps, or the wind glider racing challenges. Hmm. Wait, what does this have to do with Yo-Yo? Oh, that's so cute. Look at how cute she is. Oh, this has to be unlocked. Okay. Oh, jeez. Deep marsh. Why is this right next to Hairy Trolls? Okay. Oh, wow. Fireworks. Hmm? Oh, I had to do this. Okay. There we go. Ah! Oh my... What the heck? There we go. Wow, that was... For whatever reason, really hard. What did I do here? Oh. Okay. Oh, wow. I love the fireworks. Okay. Oh. Okay, nice. Still managed to get the right score. Okay, where was... the slope that Tian Tian was talking about? Am I blind? Or is she talking about here? No? Feiyun slope. Well, could probably just look it up later. I closed my Firefox, so I can't look stuff up right now. Okay. Oh wait, I do have my old phone that needs to be charged though. Otherwise I'd be looking stuff up on that.
Time to go.
But my phone died right when I got back, so that's still charging too.
Time Time to go.
Okay. Gonna use up all my stamina just trying to get there. I think this stew is probably the type that gets better the longer you keep it for and reheat it. Alright, let's go. So close. Oh. That stopped motion kind of feels like Scaramouche's thing. This almost feels like... Oh, wow. That was so picturesque. Wow. Where's the last challenge? Can I find it without looking at it? Looking it up? Nope. Might not even be there. Oh. It's in Sumeru land. I can see that Sealy from here.
Time to go.
After getting the hang of it, feels like this challenge is a bit too easy.
So
Are you?
many
Wow.
regrets.
I'm sorry, Kaza. Wait, was I supposed to dash? Oh, shoot. I missed that. Hopefully I can still get the full score. So they wanted to use these movement things, whatever they're called. So that's why they decided to put it in Sumeru. Okay, come on, 3K. Nice. Missed a couple coins, but that's okay. I have to revive Kazuha first. There he is. Is this that treasure hunt thing again? Performance. What's up, kid? At the camp I went to, there's some... Sometimes when campers' performances for the last day of the camp would be I think this kind of paper play. It's kind of like shadow puppets almost. At the camp, every single group had to perform at the end of the week, whether it be like Chinese yo-yo or singing, a dance, something like that. Very cute. Brave beard. Pick the scene? What the heck? He's so handsome. Wow. Oh. Blackbeard. Oh. Hype up the actors. my god. Oh, what game is this based on? What was it? Lemmings? It was Lemmings, and then there was the other one that was like a Flash game. But I forgot what the Flash game was called. Like, you would have a bunch of, I guess, like, modifying things at the bottom. And then whatever took the place of the lemmings in this Flash game, they would just keep walking out from this house, and then you'd have to, like, time the modifications at a certain point to, like, freeze one in place so that others can walk over it. Stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure the ones that got modified, like, literally just died. So, kind of morbid there. That was a pretty cool puzzle game. Eh? Nice. Hey, that was it. Hey. No, 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 no. No! You make him bounce back. I guess locked just means that you can't move it. Found Eving. Your brother's home. Oh. Okay. Okay. Time of reunion is brief. What about his sister? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. My goodness. Evening is totally wholly alone, and how shall I return to the Depti's home? Let's see. There we go. Your lover, you must find a partner for life, for tears to wipe when sorrow is rife. The wind rises. I need to get him to turn around, go through here. And that should be good. Excuse me. This line reminds me of the last scene of Samurai Jack. I really love that show. I ended up rewatching like every single episode leading up until the last season. Yeah. Such a good show. But that last scene of him sitting under the tree really brings it all together. And I love the reference to Gurren Lagann too. I wasn't the biggest fan of the anime itself, really. Gurren Lagann. Gonna be honest, but I can appreciate the way that they built up the story. The way they organized it and stuff like that. It was a really, really nice one. Nicely done one. Certain gaps come equipped with extra boards. Extra boards. Use the mechanisms on the floor to control whether a gap is open or closed. Okay. Oh, this is the gap. Oh, okay. But I can't have him fall down here. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to move this here, have him step on the switch. Before he falls down the hole, I'm gonna put... So move this down here, he walks over the switch. I'm gonna move this back so that he falls down into this one. And then when he hits the wall and walks back, I'll put that here, put the... Wait, I need to go from the left side. So I'll need him to hit the wall on the left, which means I need to bounce him back. Oh, that's fine, yeah. So I put this here, he comes over, bounces back. Bounces to the right. And then I just move these two. Okay. Okay. So I need to open this. Hmm? I have to make him fall from the right side and hit the switch. I'm gonna just go. Do this. Make him fall in. And now I have to get him to walk into... No, no, no. Oh, yeah, that works. Nice. I think I should have taken a bit more skin off one of the halves of the onion. Because I'm getting a bunch of hard skin. Oh, I still need to wait? Okay, well. Cool. I'd have to admit, I don't really get... I don't really understand the story of Bravebeard so far. He saw his sister and then he's just gone.
But what?
Hmm? Oh. Alrighty. I do think Beto is really attractive. Still need to build her though.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Yeah, she could beat me up. Alright. Yeah, 50... 150. Oh, even with the serpent spine. It's 50 crit. Oh. Hmm. Plus the attack feels a bit low too. Well, that explains it. Wow, this is a terrible artifact. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So that's probably why. I'd need to farm up Emblem of Severed Fate though. Like I do like the palette of it, but I don't like the battle. Huixing. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's really nice as of a captain. I'm soaring. Okay, let me move this really quick. Almost done with the bowl. Be right back. Okay. Let's do this. A bonus and a feast? That's great. Nice. Keeping the fleet's affairs in order. Gifts for the families too. Whoa. The temporary crown in my mouth feels kind of weird. When I was biting down on soft food, on that filling, or the temporary crown, it didn't feel that great. Felt like it could come right off. Oh, oops. Forgot to switch this back. Okay, nice. Revenue has soared, so the crew will be ready. New recruits. Excuse me. Oh. Vigilance at sea. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'd be kind of afraid working at sea, because the isolation, the time that you have to be out there for, and also, I guess, just feeling sick from the movement. Seasick. Four major qualifications and 5 minor quals. Okay. 2 years training. Wow. Yeah. Be prepared. Organizes most training courses. Oh, I have a wave rider. So that means I'm okay, I think. In dealing with rough sea situations, we in the Ministry of Civil Affairs have organized an intensive navigation training program. Oh, you can get a deep sea navigation qualification certificate. What are primo gems in the lore? Because I know I'm going to get some of them for the rewards, but what are they? Alright. Speaking of sailing, yeah, Wave Rider. Let's go. Wait, did she just start running? It looked like she was about to start running. Vigilance SC has multiplayer and single player. Is there a point to doing the multiplayer?
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
No heavy cannon. Prop lamps. I'm guessing that's those. Durability. Enter the voyage observer state. After a while. In tranquil waters. Okay. It would just be deleted.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
And challenge coins. Okay. About the difficulty. No, let's just do it. Current total score. Oh, there's a score cap. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Tranquil Waters. Excuse me. Okay, when your score reaches the maximum limit, continuing... Oh, this limit. Okay, let's do it. Oh my gosh. This... That sounds like Mario Party. Kind of choosing. Eh? Let me go. Hello? There we go. My navigation is not that great. Okay. What do I have to do here? Keep up with their ability. Ah! Let me out! Let me out! Let's go! Get myself dragged in a little bit. These coins disappear so quickly. Let me see if I can get over there in time. Nope. 790. Okay. Oh, there's different maps too. Oh man. Fortify, don't take damage, full throttle, rush in a certain direction. Got it. What is this? Oh, you can just break them. Oh. Turn. Good. I'm just gonna risk some durability. Okay. Nice. Oh. Is this all of them? Okay. Sell lanterns that are the same color. Oh, oops. I took damage. So much damage. No! No! Oh, that was sad. What does it mean by same color? Oh, it probably showed me, like showed me which color was the correct one. Okay, second try. Oh, firework colors, okay. Oh. It's not the easiest to control. Okay, at least I got some more that time. Okay, so pink ones. Oh, they're the same color as the fireworks. Oh. One, two more. Three. Nice. Orange. Okay. Cool. Oh no, I was trying to dodge it. Okay, moving slowly. I'll just take some damage. Okay. How many more? Like 3-ish? Oh shoot. That was an accident. Dust blind. Fortify. Wait, are we like competing? Or are we working together? Okay. Eh? There we go. Is this actually cooperative? Oh. Alright. I'm just gonna go all the way over there. $69. Okay. Yellow? I think. Okay. No! Blue? Okay. Oh, I'm so far. Oh, that's mean. That's such a mean power-up. Blue again? Eh? Oh, oh, that hurt. Oh, no, no, no. Turn. Nice. Come on. Look at those. Nice. Oh, yo, what the heck? Oh, co-op is broken. What the heck? Maybe I'll save the next one for later. Because I'm pretty sure if I do one more, then it's just gonna be a kind of a waste. Okay, Saltine. With the Romanizations, unfortunately they don't have the tones, so I still can't tell how to pronounce it. If it did have the tones, then yeah, I don't know. I also realized, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what. I mean, I'm pretty sure people more familiar with Chinese names would be able to guess it. But like, if you showed me a Chinese name, 99%, I'm not gonna know if it's a male or female name. Okay. There's some kind of cleaning. Tertiary tasks, okay. Millith patrol. The adventurers clear out monsters. What about the Lanternite though? Oh, overtime, I guess? How much compensation? A miniature launch tube. Okay. Simple enough.
Time to go.
Yeah. My crystal flies.
One with nature.
Wait, what? Wait. What the heck?
It's fine.
Where's the rest of my I'm still in co-op mode. What the heck?
One with wind and cloud.
Oh my god. Why do I have to be in co-op mode?
Into the wind.
Oh, thank goodness for that fire. Okay, and then this is the launching. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this. Jeez, why did it keep me in multiplayer mode? Okay. So, I was a bit late to the dentist appointment. Thankfully, they were fine with that.
My apologies.
Yeah, it looks like. I mean, the root canal definitely worked. I don't have any more of the. I don't have any more tooth sensitivity to like temperature and stuff, but I do have a molar that is still bothering me a little bit. Hopefully, it's nothing bad. Yeah, jeez. I'd been thinking that the procedure was going to be fully covered, but yeah, the root canal already took out so much of my bank account. Like, thankfully, the people at the clinic, at the office were really nice. So I was a bit more, I guess, like, willing to pay for the service I was getting. I don't know what it is though about some of the dentists over here compared to the ones that I'm used to. Like, the service is kind of crazy. Like, in order to do the crown, like, measurements for the fitting, I don't know exactly what they had to do that made it so I needed to get numbed. But usually when I get numbed, you get like this lollipop of painkiller, or well, whatever the numbing stuff is that comes on the lollipop. And then they do the shot, but the shot usually still hurts. But for whatever reason, like, I think it was like how quickly she was inserting the needle. Like, she went slower, so I only felt like a little bit of like aching. Like, usually when the needle goes in, there's like a sharp pain, but I didn't feel that sharp pain. Like, I could only tell that she had inserted the needle when I felt the aching. So yeah, I don't know what she did that made it so effective.
Into the wind. Never.
Wait, what the heck? How did that happen? Was I not paying attention to his health? Oh man. I've been using more revival items lately. Maybe it's because I wasn't being careful. Because I was talking. Let me just throw this down.
The wind knows me.
Yeah, that should work. I'll let them come over a little bit.
Into the
Go.
wind.
My apologies.
Yeah, they... Well, I need to go back in a couple weeks after they have the crown come in. So... then I'll see if I have any more cavities on that visit, too. I'm just really, really hoping I don't have any more cavities. I've had so much Novocaine shot into me in the past month.
Follow the wind.
Oh. I could probably just clear this camp as it is right now.
One with nature.
Take flight.
Just waiting for that skill. Oh, there's more? Where are they? Okay, nice.
fateful offering.
Time to go.
Eh? Once again. So they just take out like every other sprite inside these battle areas.
My apologies. Yeah.
Melted.
One with nature.
Yeah.
Kind of a satisfying clack there. Yeah. So I think this place is probably gonna get a 5 out of 5 for me when I submit a review.
Cheer. Into the wind.
But I was really tired when I first went in, so I was like partially unresponsive when talking to the first dental assistant that was helping me out. I was like nearly drifting in and out of sleep.
Sucker for a punch. One with nature.
Rain outlines your fate.
Into the wind.
Shake it and take flight. Yeah.
Fun. And easy. Okay. So I guess now comes the second part of the story. Let's go. Too far. Let me see if I can grab some crystal flies, because I missed the two earlier that just got despawned. Reach it in time? Nice. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Time to go.
Dun, dun. Okay.
Time to go.
Okay. Oh. So quiet. Oh, is she tired?
Greetings, traveler in Paimon.
What
What
time
time
is
is
it?
it?
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last night?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand. Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or Adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore.
Oh.
Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from. Either way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an Adeptus.
You really think so? But this story is all the way from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked.
Think about it. Have the Adepti ever traveled to other countries? Imagine the
Ooh,
wings.
like a crystal fly's wings? That would be pretty cool. But Paimon definitely can't imagine any of the Adepti looking like that. Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me? Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while.
Oh.
Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
So cute.
Got it. So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And I also find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
You know, I know someone exactly like this. Like, she would, to the detriment of herself, or like her being able to do something, she would give the opportunity to other people. One of the genuinely most kind people I've ever met. Yeah. Although, to their detriment is... Yeah, sometimes I felt like kind of sad. Like, I would have given up my place for that person. Yeah, not sure. But to each their own.
Well, what if this Adeptus in the story had a similar attitude? That would explain why she just left without saying a word. She was probably thinking something like, one was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once. You may keep your thanks to yourself.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon. As far as I'm aware, Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet. If we set off now, we could head to Mount Outsung and ask her about it. You'll be able to confirm either way if it's her, and I can... I've been in Lea Harbor for so long now that
Lea?
I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore. If there's anything we want to know about them, she's the best person to ask.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time, right?
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanisms in her abode.
Oh, yeah.
She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she has someone to
Cloud
chat with,
Retainer was the one.
she just... Never mind. I promised I'd help Mr. Dvorak, and now that I've made the contract, I can't be having second thoughts. Traveler, Paimon, let's set off for Cloud Retainer's abode.
Was figuring this out part of the contract?
Seems like this is a tough decision for Ganyu, but she's made up her mind now. Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic. Wait, did she leave already? Hey, Ganyu, wait up!
Gone. Out of there. Yeah.
Time to go.
I was already tired for the appointment, but still yawning. Let me fish a little bit. I think this is the first time I fished on laptop. Yeah, this is the first time I fished on a laptop.
Whoa, nice catch!
That was quick. And this one is probably the one that you can bring into the Serena teapot. Hello? Do you not want... You don't want the bait? Or is my depth perception off? Eh? There we go. Oh. Yep. This one's way harder.
Victory is almost ours!
Yep. Fever time.
Yay! Time to celebrate!
A biting angelfish.
Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
That's me walking up the stairs.
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
Would she like swoop in
She
suddenly?
doesn't like to travel. So in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals.
Could she be busy?
True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her.
Mm-hmm.
Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well,
Again?
got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right? We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help
So
anyone
just-
who was drowning, right?
Back to the beginning of the game?
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the Adeptus will come to the rescue! You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim! Paimon would sink like a rock!
Well, that's
Just trust Paimon!
just perfect,
The
right?
water's pretty deep over there! Quick, swim to the very center! Help! Help! Someone's
There we go.
drowning! If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
What is going on?
Is it Shao? Oh.
How do you feel right now?
Shenhe too.
Shenhe! And the Conqueror of Demons.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain it. Okay, fine. Paimon will explain. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, so this is Paimon's
Both of
fault.
their dialogue was so...
No way Paimon would have suggested this idea. She'd
So
known how
awkward.
awkward this was gonna be.
yeah.
Glad you're okay. As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
Since
As ever, the Conqueror of Demons comes and goes, just like the wind.
Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like.
I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year.
Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last?
Earlier this morning, she set off from Mount Hulao at dawn. I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler.
Oh, yeah. It's the
Maybe
cooking,
it was a gift from
cooking
Mountain
one,
Shaker.
right?
I did not inquire.
So we just missed her. Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode.
Sure. Thank you.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continued to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me. But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that.
She wants to be a friend?
Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people, sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything. Oh, so you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
Eh?
It's, a kind of a happy or relaxing sound. Or, a nerve-wracking sound. Or even a terrifying one.
Right.
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks!
We were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
Oh, really? Great, let's go!
Oh, Shenhe is a cultivator. Oh. It's a Chinese wuxia story kind of cultivation, maybe? It's like it's kind of like powering up by like meditating or undergoing certain trials or tribulations.
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Is it just the wind? So impatient.
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams.
Wait, you just said birdsong.
These are relaxing sounds. Are they not the music of which you speak?
Oh, Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine. It's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
Oh.
Oh. And a melody is?
Huh?
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
Was that from the opera that Yunjin sang?
Oh, yeah.
That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
I remember when I watched that, I ended up tearing up.
It felt like I was transported back to the past. In my mind's eye, I could see the Zhao lanterns lighting up the night sky again. We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's content on the Jade Chamber.
Yeah. Good stretch. Sometimes when I stretch out my back, I want to like almost like just stretch it out even more. But that would mean separating my spine. Okay.
As I watched Yunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot.
Uh-oh. I think a bit of the adhesive from the temporary crown came out. I'm just really hoping the crown doesn't fall off in the next couple weeks. The drink reached my stomach and went from warm to
When
hot.
you hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right back to me,
Right.
as strong as they were on that day.
Yeah, there's a couple groups of songs where I just listen to them and I can really almost feel those times that I used to listen to them. Or when they first like came on the radio. Yeah. So if, like one year it was songs like Gives You Hell by I think it was All American Rejects, I'm hoping. You Found Me by The Fray. Come On Get Higher by Matt Nathanson, I think. Yeah, it's just those songs that really elicit such strong memories. I think beyond that, yeah, music I think is the only thing that gets me to do that. Not like any like smells or tastes or sights. Yeah. And I've heard that there's this like life pro tip where if you want to keep a good memory of a certain trip, like honeymoon or something, pick a song and just listen to it a lot during that one period of time. And then that way you get that kind of like association. So then when you listen to it again, it'll feel like you're just back in that time again. I'm someone who lives in the past a lot, so that's something that really helps for me to like, yeah, just look back in positivity rather than negative feelings. Yeah.
Huh. So that's the power of music.
Wow, Shenhe. That was so deep! Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule with all the
exactly.
special moments from our lives squished inside. What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me. I know some local folk songs. And a few other things come to mind, too.
Yeah, I don't really remember any music that I listened to as like a baby. It was
The
mostly
songs of
like
the sailors down at the
elementary
docks.
school, that kind of time.
The little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops. The tunes of folk artists performing on the streets. Yes, that in the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Leo probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination. The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows. Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city, in that sense, we're all the same.
You go, Ganyu!
Wow.
You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it. Like, okay, maybe some are more like coworkers and bosses, but at the very least, Kuching and Chenna are your friends now, right?
Yes, I am. Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Wow, she's speaking without opening her mouth.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Kuching as well.
It's happened again.
I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
Oh yeah, she likes to eat
You are too
flowers.
kind.
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself,
Oh, that's the
I am sure
cultivation.
you can advise me
Okay.
how to do an even better job next
Horticulture?
time. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Then,
Yum.
thank you in advance.
Salad.
Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist?
Do people say that? I'm not completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
Perfect time to show up.
Master,
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Double humph. Now
Double
she
humph?
has the gall to use it rather than she. Even after being chastised once already? Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further. One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity.
Oh.
Well, shall one lead the way?
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
It wouldn't have
Very
been
well.
Seagazer with it.
Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
Happy
If you
Lantern,
want to
right?
release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Oh. I think I'll probably rewatch that Yunjin scene once I'm done with today's stream. Whee.
Is this Quaily Plains? Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her? Guizhong is
Definitely.
another name of Agentis, the god of
Ah,
dust.
yes.
She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike.
Oh, so she's gone.
Long
Already.
ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table.
I didn't actually think about these ruins all over Liyue being old dwellings, ancient dwellings of people long gone.
Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Sea Gazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him.
Oh, maybe a rival in terms of the inventions, I think. Because I was pretty sure that it was Sea Gazer's abode that had all the puzzles in it. Right? And that's the name of the song, too. Or, I think it's the name of the song, too.
Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations. As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise.
I'm gonna grab a couple
As a result,
pair of socks.
one often quarreled with Sea Gazer.
Yeah, some kind of adhesive is definitely coming off of that crown. Got another piece of whatever it is that got loose. Okay. Yeah, it's been pretty cold inside my room, even though I have the window closed so that I can retain a bit more heat. I'm like long pajama pants, have a sweater over my t-shirt, and then yeah, socks too. And I've been I've been falling asleep in just like full gear. I usually try to keep it relatively light for my pajamas because I don't want to like sweat too easily. But yeah, it's just like cold. It's just been cold enough that I can just wear all this, go to bed without any problems.
His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
She's salty.
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
Wait, if it was Cloud Returner in this current body, then that would just be grab onto one of her legs?
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me? Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat.
Oh my goodness. A good day is just sit outside, grill some meat, good company. I'm thinking if I could do that. I don't have like a portable stove though. That's the only problem.
She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended. It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or lady bird.
Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony,
Apex?
Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table. Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking.
Oh.
Back then, one was always bothered by how
When
the
she said
cups
drinking.
Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
When she said drinking in that last line, you could feel a bit of that emotion, right? The same emotion that Zhongli has when he goes, when he talks about osmanthus wine. Just that looking back, wow. Yeah, and it's just like a slight inflection of the voice at the end there. Drinking.
Precisely. So, as you can see, even one as great as Rex Lapis was not immune to making the occasional blunder.
Well, dude's broke too.
Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together,
Good
we always
company.
had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode. The glaze lilies were far more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Yeah, glazed lilies are really nice looking. It's my kind of aesthetic. So if there was, if there's a field of them.
Streetward Rambler?
That would be Ping. You probably know her as Madam
You're
Ping.
kidding.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story?
Madam Ping? Really?
Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she, already,
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason.
Oh, wow.
The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning. No matter, one will share the whole story with you now.
Got that hilly trail just chilling
In
around.
times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior.
Cute.
Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, At Streetward Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot.
That bell has a sad history.
Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your
Get you
intrusions.
there?
Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhong composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhong's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition? Once upon a time, Streetward Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhong passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the
bit too
matter
painful.
you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine
okay.
friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetward Rambler.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
to remember
One
it.
was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked
It's one of
why
those
she would
songs
retire
that
the tune
maybe
after
she
having
needs the right
spent so
moment.
long on it. In response, she said, though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?
Aw, poor Madam Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Guizhong a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories, too, would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Probably.
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one.
Sorry, I'm starting to get really tired. I might postpone the rest of this story part to tomorrow. But I'll definitely have time to stream tomorrow because I already have my dinner made. Just need to defrost more bread and then toast it. So we'll reach the end of this dialogue and then I think I'm gonna end the stream for now.
But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this.
Oh, shoot. Skeptical, I think I got like all 3 of your messages all at once. Yeah, I'll at least be back tomorrow. I'm mostly doing the Genshin stuff for the event and to get some story stuff. Stories of when I went back home. Told while I was... Oh my god, okay. Yeah, while I'm like exploring this one area that I haven't explored too much, I thought it was a good time to just be like, yeah, just tell some stories during that time.
Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone, but there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on.
Right. Some
Because
friends
there
are only meant to
new
be friends at
friends
certain
waiting for you
times.
further down the road.
Yep.
We even asked Madam Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
Oh.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
Yeah, Cloud Retainer is being a bit abrasive here. Oh, that's what Talking Flamingo. Oh. The Talking Flamingo would probably not be happy hearing that. She's quite proud.
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable.
Plus, I think it's a swan?
Very well.
She's a swan.
Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
You just got those two
All right.
hilly
We
chills
should be
down
getting
there
back
too.
to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plains. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
Oh, do you lovely weather we're having? Yes, the weather is very lovely. I can't see what it's like right now because it's completely dark outside. It's close to midnight over here, which is probably why I'm starting to get too tired. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, Shangling Beidou, Xingqiu, Ningguang, Chongyun, Xinyan, Yinjin, Yanfei, Yao. Okay, let me check to see who I still need constellations for. I don't think I have Yao Yao, and I'm not rolling on the current banner, so yeah. So it might be a good idea to just get Yao Yao. Xinyan's at C4. Yanfei C6. Just unlock this really quick. Oh, did I not get... Oh, I forgot to get that. Oh, she's already C4 too? Oh, shoot. Beidou. I'll probably roll her again at some point. Chongyun's long been C6. Xiangling's C6. Ningguang. Okay, yep. And Xingqiu is already C6, yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go with Yao Yao. Nice. New character. And with every single new character that you get in Genshin, make sure you just level them up to 20 and then... Yeah, because usually the ascension for... The first ascension is not expensive at all. Plus I'm like overloaded on XP. 3 p.m.
Did
and
my
my
spear
eyes
just get lighter?
burn from looking at it.
It'd be great if it could get a little
Oh.
shorter.
It's like putting... Well, I'm a light mode user for every app. So like even Twitter, that kind of stuff. Which I think most people generally will say it burns your eyes, but for me it's just because I like the look better, and it's not like my eyes are actually gonna get worse until I get older. Because I do have, I think it's astigmatism, which is where the lens of your eye, is it the lens? Like a part of your eye is like offset, and then it gets worse and worse as you age. So once I get old enough, I'm pretty sure I go blind. But that's for much, much later. And I'm pretty sure by the time I'm that age, someone's gonna have found a good treatment for that already. Yeah. So with astigmatism, I know because I see like lines that like come out of lights on the road, for example. Like lights at night, they'll have like really extended lines. So like, let's say you're a normal person and you see a light over here, you maybe see like small lines coming out of it. But then for me, when I see them, the lines extend like way out.
Whoa! Madam Ping? And Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
'Cause you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Yeah.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
So
Given
awkward.
that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant.
Nice weather we're having.
And a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue from here.
Huh?
What?
All right. So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life. Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter.
Oh.
What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief. It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Oh.
Who's she?
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
It took me way too long to realize that this is albeit. Like, I knew albeit as like a spoken phrase, but it took me like so long to find out. I thought it was like all bait. But I'm glad I figured that out on my own instead of someone else pointing it out and be like, Jeffrey, you stupid. You stupid. Yeah. Okay.
There is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the
Liyue.
splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So, how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake.
Oh.
With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them, and a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Gui Zhang and One both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Gui Zhang once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland.
Wow.
When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Of all of us, it was Gui Zhang who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
I have wondered once I reach an older age and there are these so many more memories behind me and people that might not be there anymore. Wow. Yeah. Because I'm still in the first half of my life, and thinking about the fact that it's only the first half, and it's been this long, and there's so many memories already. Wow, it's crazy. Wow, it's crazy. First half of my life still. Huh. Okay.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh yeah, music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I can
she's
make
probably gonna
arrangements
say
right
no.
away.
As much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did, and whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days. No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Oh, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat.
Mm-hmm. At some point I would have to have moved on rather than gotten over it.
Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
You're showing us the city. Where's
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the lantern rite stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny! Whoa, what's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
And now we've spooked Yanfei. No. Everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
Oh, that's wonderful, I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I just remembered that I have some, work to do at Yuehai Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yanfei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now.
Yanfei's gonna be like, what are you talking about?
I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable
Oh
hands.
no. Okay,
Cloud
they
Retainer,
actually have something to
Ping,
talk about.
We will be off for now.
Huh? Does
Oh,
it have to be right
okay.
now? Which case is this again? Hey, Ganyu!
Alright, so it was like a line after. I thought it was gonna be.
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the
Aw.
Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time.
Okay.
Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
My mom hasn't played piano in a long time. She's the reason why I started wanting to learn. I think I was like 4 or something. And then she started playing. And I said I want to learn, so then my parents started me in lessons. But then, yeah, she didn't play as much after a certain time. And then this time when I went back, like, she can still read piano sheets. Takes a bit longer for her to figure out the notes. Yeah, but there's this one song on these piano sheets that I don't know if she's played it herself before, actually. But at the very least, my brother and I, even though it's like a song that can be played by one person, my brother and I did a duet. So then my mom wanted to play with me this time when I went back. Yeah, I forgot that was... Yeah, I forgot that happened until just now. Yeah. I'd have to wonder more recently if she were to play piano again, what kind of music would she be playing? Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that'd be great. We'll look forward to it.
When that time comes. Wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
Wow.
All right, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Okay, I think, wait. Do I still need to use up... Oh, I still need to use up the resin. Okay, last thing for today is just go through these condensed resins. Oh, so after the dentist appointment, and then after I went to grab some groceries, because I was already around the area that I usually get bubble tea with,
Time to go.
or get some tea with my friend, I hit him up, and then I think he had just gotten off work himself. I'm gonna turn this down on my end, but he just gotten off work himself, so we went to grab some tea, and the place that, well, we usually have these two places that we would go to. We already went to one of them on, when was it, like Friday, Saturday? I think it was Friday probably.
Time to go.
So then we went to the other place this time, and they usually have seasonal drinks at this place. I wasn't a big fan of the last seasonal drink, but right now it's they have a couple of taro-based drinks.
Take flight.
But the one that we ended up getting was the taro kato. It was taro and avocado, and it was actually, I'm usually not a fan of taro drinks. Like, I know taro is one of the most popular boba flavors, but I just can't do it. Like, I like regular taro in like hot pot or
Time to go.
other kinds of stews, that kind of stuff. But it's just in drinks, I feel like it gets a bit too grainy. But for whatever reason, the mix of the taro and the avocado, yeah, it just really worked.
Take flight.
And because it was already around dinner time when I would usually eat dinner,
My apologies.
got some cheesy bread too from this pizza place. At this point, I'm kind of regretting spending the money on that because, again, the dentistry work burned a hole in my wallet.
Rain outlines your fate. Embrace the ice. Whirling snow.
I did also realize just how expensive this the grocery store near me is. Because it's the most accessible, I usually end up going there for some stuff, but the first place that I stopped by before we got the tea, well, the taro avocado drinks, that place, I spent like 130 to get my groceries for the week. It's probably more than a week, but I had like maybe a few items left over that I still needed after that I couldn't end up finding for whatever reason. Like for some reason I couldn't find the Thai basil that I'm gonna be using to make some one of the dishes, and then like some beans and that kind of stuff. And then a couple spices. I think it was the spices, actually, that really ramped up the price. Yeah, but the sheer difference in the amount that I bought, it was like 4 bags of stuff for 130 versus a single bag that was like 40, 50 of just extra stuff that I needed in order to round out the that should usually be cheaper.
This realm.
Even. Like besides the spices, like beans were kind of expensive for whatever reason. I'm also not that great of a planner, so if I were to like get
If you ever
dry beans and then like have to soak them overnight, I would not have soaked them. Or like I would not have made the plan to soak them at all. It's just, yeah, outside of my I guess like habits is the best word for it. Okay, 2 more runs and then I'm done for the day. Well, 2 more runs and then check over the artifacts really quick, and then I'm done for the day.
Time to go.
There's a chance I'll maybe stream something else tomorrow, actually. And I'll come back to this in a couple days. Yeah, that might be a better idea, because that way all the rest of the event stuff is going to be unlocked too. go. There we go. Because, like, the rest of this stuff is all in a full day, yeah. So that would be on Wednesday. Wednesday over here. Then again, Wednesday, I have to do the group meeting on Thursday. Like, I'm presenting, so I might need to, or if I just be responsible and work on it properly through the day, that's probably the play that I should use. Yeah, let's just say a tentative Genshin on Wednesday. Oh, switched the wrong person. Tentative Genshin on Wednesday, depending on my progress of the group meeting stuff. And then also, thankfully, the group meeting is usually just once per, like 4 times per year or so. So it's not too common. Yeah. Okay. Check these artifacts, and then I will be logging off for the day. If this had Elemental Mastery, that would be really nice. Let me see if it rolls into it. I don't like the flat attack and the HP percent on this piece, but the potential for the Elemental Mastery is really nice. And of course it gives me 5x bonus when I don't need it. Okay. No. No. These would usually be maybes for me. But I'm kind of trying to min-max if I can. Yeah, like this would be nice, but then these 2 off stats are not nice. Ah, Dendro damage bonus. That's too bad. I'll still lock it, but oh, that's too bad. Healing bonus. Do I feel like they would have? Well, if it was a healing character, I probably wouldn't be running this set on them. Okay, I'll at least check this out. What was it? Animo, yep. Nope. That ain't it. That ain't it for me. Let me see what the next roll is. Oh man. Okay. I might just keep this piece. Huh. Tough call. And usually on feathers, because the main stat is always the same, you usually want to try to go for 4 perfect substats. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not building this then. As long as I like hit one of these 3, crit rate, damage, or energy recharge, then I'd be willing to keep it, but not this time. Let me check this out too. Oh. Ooh. And if it had a attack percent, then this would be really nice. Okay. Come on. Elemental Mastery or Energy Recharge. Let me throw 2 of these in. Oh my goodness. Actually, thinking about it, which feather was this? Oh, roll into defense. Okay. Maybe not. Oh, wow. There we go. I got all these low tier artifacts from farming up a couple days ago. Alright, come on. Let's see, one last roll. Oh. Nice. Okay. Alright, I'll hold on to that. There's a pretty good chance I will never use it, but at least it's there. Oh, yeah, and because I have quite a few 5-star artifacts right now, let me do the, what do they call it again? Oh, strong boxes, yep. With this, I'm just looking for a new piece for Ningguang. Because admittedly, her stats are not too great when I checked out Ningguang mains. Wait. Why is that not favorited? Is it because... Oh, it might be because of the Elemental Mastery. I thought it wasn't worth it. But I guess I would say as long as it doesn't roll into Elemental Mastery, then I'm going to keep it. Oh, this is another hard bargain. Get rid of that. Okay. Fizz damage, no. Animo. This could be okay if I get the Elemental Mastery. Oh, this is actually probably pretty good for Geo. Oh. Okay. Alright, let me try rolling this one and the animal damage bonus one. Maybe this one too. Nope. So close. Oh my, why is it that close? No. No, I don't want this. How about you? Are you gonna make me proud? Oh, low. 5x. No. No. That was not what I wanted. No. No regrets. Just go through them. Oh, that's a +5. No. Yeah. Get out of the way. Okay, I don't actually need this one. Let's go, let's go! No. 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 Yes. No. Okay, so there's the flower. Please, please, energy recharge would be great. That would be great. That's not what I wanted. Might as well just roll into it anyway. See what I get? Okay, sure. I can roll with this one. Another, okay, that's good. Oh. You do have to be a bit careful on the auto add, because if you end up using up all your artifacts, it'll auto add the unctions. And I've lost quite a few unctions that way before. And cried. Oh. Oh, the last roll, really? Okay, well, I think that's it. Yeah. So, yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow yet. Might be Apex again, because I've been itching to play, but I haven't been awake enough to, like, feel like I would be able to play well. Genshin in a couple days. And then, Thursday, Friday... I should probably get back to one of the previous games, so like Lumion or Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, I think I still have like 3 streams worth of stuff that I need to... that I'll be finishing up. I don't know what I want to do beyond that. Like just finishing up the game. If I want to like actually try out any of the challenges. And then I also don't have the DLC as far as I know. So might check if I... What in the... I don't know what that is. Okay, well, I might... Yeah, just check to see if I have the DLC in the first place. If I don't, then I might get it and try it out. Yeah, so that's about it. And then Lumion, I'm still in Atlantean City. I haven't touched the game since I went back home, so it would be nice to get back into it a little bit. I'm not, yeah, I'm not too sure how much more I'll do there, because I'm not sure if I have the ability to like actually learn competitive. I'll try my best, but yeah, but I do have a bunch of other games that I'm planning on playing. So, oh, and then Fire Emblem. So I should get the capture card, but I need to find. I probably need to find a cheap one, because otherwise, yeah, I'm really trying to double down on my financial literacy and health. So need to watch for what I'm paying for. Okay, well, thank you for watching. I will probably see you tomorrow. Bye.